Welcome back to Steel and Vance. I think this is my favorite segment of our season perennially. Wow. I love it because I love our guest.
Yeah, we're talking about the Oscars. I have not seen any of the movies. Yeah, I'm all about the documentaries and the Netflix and the series
We'll bring
and
you
TV,
along.
and I don't have enough time. I'm watching hockey, but I will watch the Oscars. I do because it's boring on Sunday night.
Oh my God, Linda! Let's just get Steeler to sell the Oscars for us. Dana G
Sunday
is here.
Is boring, and so it's good to watch the Oscars.
Wow.
Dana's written a column that is dropping
Today.
Today.
So you'll see it tonight.
Right. About the Oscars and the preparation for it. But this, for the next few minutes, settle in. If you're doing an Oscar pool, this is your secret weapon.
It's a fool's errand.
Group? Like, is this a good year?
I think it's a good year for big Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
I do. And I think that's what you're going to see, the big Hollywood movie that's going to roll in with 13 nominations. I don't think I'm out on a limb here that Oppenheimer's going to sweep.
Yeah.
They've gone leading in the Golden Globes, BAFTAs, and all the 8 million other awards. Have you noticed how long award season is now? I feel like I should have a pass or some sort of, check in.
But the Oscars are the big kahuna when it comes to everybody tuning in, what the temperature might be. Jimmy Kimmel's hosting. It's on early.
Well, you need to have a comedian hosting, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
And Kimmel's good. He's a good choice.
And he's a good reaction. I mean, it's not going to be a big surprise when he talks about Taylor Swift, right? If they should have her there, they'll get more ratings. I know. I wonder if he'll mention Joe Biden's old or Donald Trump's crazy.
Right.
I mean, we know what they're going to hit on, right?
Are we going to have protesters running on the stage with their Free the Gaza Strip banners or something?
Well, that would make it more interesting,
Yeah,
maybe.
it
But I don't
would.
think you can get through that security anymore.
Unless somebody's going to rip open a T-shirt and have a message.
Statement's going to be made.
Well, then nobody's going to get slapped. But I think what will be happen is in the speeches. I mean, this is the Hollywood liberal elite, right? As they're always called. You know there's going to be speeches about, because it's this election. Have you heard it's an American election year? Yeah. There's going to be speeches about democracies, on the brink. There's going to be speeches about shots at MAGA people. There's going to be all that stuff. And because it's Hollywood, it tends to skew liberal. And last time I checked, Jon Voight, Roseanne Barr, James Woods aren't up for any Oscars. So you're not going to get that ultra-right side, which is the other voice we seem to have right now. We seem to have lost the kind of middle. So you'll expect those speeches. They'll all be made,
Okay, let's get into it. Let's start talking. Let's go.
Actress?
Who's up for the award, and then your pick for each. And yes, let's start with actress.
This is, I think, the most competitive category this year. They've all done a wonderful jobs in the films. Carey Mulligan and Maestro. Oh, mind you, I couldn't stand Maestro.
I didn't like Maestro either.
Nobody that can get their shoes on the right feet like Maestro.
Thank you.
Lily Gladstone is a lock for this. You can
Why?
talk about her. Well, I mean, she's won everything. She's the first Native American woman in this category.
She's like Olivia de Havilland.
Is she the best actress?
She in this role, she was really great. I mean, she's very subdued, but that is also what the story asked for. I mean, my favorite performance of the year is Sandra Huller in Anatomy of Fall, or Emma Stone in Poor Things was crazy. She was so good.
And she's won everything.
She has won everything, but she's young. Let her win it all. But Lily Gladstone, I think it'll be a lock for this because the film is big, the film is interesting, and she's good in it. And like I said, she's won all the awards going up to it. So
supporting actress.
Yes.
Okay, this is an absolute no-brainer. Divine Joy Randolph from The Holdover. She's won every single award, and she's so great. And that's a lovely little movie. People see these movies.
Yes.
You know what? See these movies. These will be on your PVR at any time soon or whatever you stream on. And she's amazing in that, and she eats it up. So yeah, she's a no-brainer for that one.
And her speech in the Golden Globes was epic.
Yeah. She's got a lot of energy. She's got a lot of energy, and I like that about her. And her performance was really spectacular.
Okay, best actor.
Okay, so listen to me. I know you mentioned Netflix. Did you see Rustin on Netflix?
No.
Okay, you need to watch Rustin. Coleman Domingo is the award I really wish it would go to this year. It won't. No. He plays a guy named Bayard Rustin, who is a civil rights activist. Gay black man, nobody knew about him. He put together the March on Washington where we got the I Have a Dream speech. He was lost to history, a fantastic film. Anyways, he won't win. It's going to be between Cillian Murphy and Paul Giamatti, and I think Cillian Murphy because Oppenheimer.
They're just going to sweep everything.
And it was spectacular.
Yes, it is.
It really, but I think Paul Giamatti has a good shot.
Yeah,
He was
everybody loves him
also-
too. You remember who votes, right?
Yeah.
Like you vote, they'll vote for each other, right? And Paul Giamatti, who doesn't like him?
Right.
So are we going to see a little Barbie action in the Best Supporting Actor?
No, there's no.
Oh, I thought he
Ryan
was in it.
Gosling.
No.
Ryan Gosling.
No, Best Supporting Actor is Robert Downey Jr. Oh, Ryan Gosling, yes.
He's in it, but he's not
Yeah.
going to win it.
Right.
is what Linda
Robert
was
Downey
saying.
Jr. Oh, I
Right.
see what you mean.
Yeah.
No, even though he was the best part of that movie, Robert Downey Jr. He's won everything. He's transformative in this film. It takes you a beat to realize, oh, that's
I forgot it was
Iron
him.
Man.
Yeah,
Because usually you're so used to him, chewing up the scenery, everything we've seen him in lately. You forgot that he did Chaplin, that he is a fantastic actor. He's usually just blah, 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 and all
Yeah,
the
he's
time.
quite frenetic.
Yeah, it's
what
like-
is
he's
his
a
tone
lot.
like in this?
He's fantastic. He's
I
a
was a
very
huge-
low boil and suits it perfectly. And he, like I said, he's won everything leading up to it. So
Always a huge fan of RDJ.
RDJ,
And
wow.
I know, we are like Iron Man. I love me. I love him.
You and
but
those movies.
I know. I'm
Ugh.
so sorry, Dana. It's the
That's
one
okay.
thing we disagree on. But I forgot it was him when watching that movie, when watching
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, and
Yeah.
I think that is a signal of wow.
Yeah.
So let's go to Best Supporting then, actor.
Oh, that was him.
Oh, sorry, no, Best Director.
Best
my
Director.
bad.
Okay. Again, Anatomy of a Fall is my favorite movie of the year by a landslide. But you're not going to see that. And Scorsese, it's Scorsese, right? That was a stunning movie, beautifully made, needed 45 minutes taken out of it.
Totally.
Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, same thing. Big and gorgeous. And you know what, Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan, first of all, with all these awards, I hope he sends gift baskets to the people who came up with Barbenheimer.
Right?
Because that movie's now, Oppenheimer's up to close to $1 billion in sales. Nobody would have seen it without that.
Well, and can we talk about Greta Gerwig? Why?
We will.
Why not? Why
Let's
is she
do
not
Best
nominated
Picture.
for
Best-
that?
right.
For director?
Well, I don't know, because it was an okay movie. Do we want to get into Barbie right now? Or
Let's
Okay,
go Best
sure.
Picture
Let's do
first.
Best Picture.
Yeah.
So Best Picture is going to be Oppenheimer. No.
I loved Past Lives so much.
I
Could
know,
there
but
be
you
a huge
know,
upset?
no, it's going to be Oppenheimer. Okay, two reasons. It's big, it's bold, it's stunning to look at. Performances are tip top, and it's about war. And we know the Americans love them some stories about war.
Do you think Oppenheimer deserves to win everything, or it's just
I
like,
don't think it's the
everybody's
best
going to
picture,
have to go down
but
that
it's
road?
the Hollywood idea of what's a big picture. In a big picture, best picture, is generally a big movie.
Right.
It's very rare that those little ones sneak in, and so this one is all that. It takes all the glamour, it takes the time. Like I said, it's about war, it's about America being mighty, and these guys love that
I
stuff.
can't remember who was up against Coda when Coda surprised everybody.
Yeah, that was a really interesting one. Yeah,
That's why I was like, Past Lives, because I love
Well,
Past
that would be
Lives
great,
so
but
much.
see, I want Anatomy of a Fall because I think that movie is absolutely spectacular, pitch perfect. Everybody should watch that one. I think that's your dead on.
All right.
So Barbie, I
yeah,
know
let's
you've
talk.
seen it like 400 times already.
times. Once
I
on the
have
big screen and
no
twice.
interest in seeing it
No.
at all.
Well, 'cause
It
you're
just
not a
seems-
12-year-old.
Exactly.
Am I 12?
And so
Yeah,
why,
I'm
must be.
why is that
Energy?
such a big deal?
It's not a big deal to anybody. It really, honestly, I think it again was a marketing thing. Everybody, oh, poor Greta Gerwig, poor Margot Robbie. Listen, Barbie was important for one major reason. It reminds all these men in Hollywood that a woman can helm a major big budget film and make a lot of money, which
then
is what
not
they
get
want.
nominated for
but
anything.
it's not Best Picture. It
agree.
doesn't fit into that category. Like again, I think this is a movie. If you've got 12-year-old kids, whatever gender or however they identify, take them that. But we know what the patriarchy is, don't
Right,
we?
yeah.
I know
Don't
how
need
the
to be
American
reminded of
Supreme
that.
Court is. I don't need to be told that stuff. I went to the movie. I thought, it's okay. That's a nice movie, but I didn't walk out of there transformed.
I like the visual of
Yeah,
it on a
it's
big
cool to
screen.
look at.
But when I watched it on the smaller screen,
Yeah.
because my friends and my partner hadn't seen
Yeah.
it, so I watched it again. I'm like, that wasn't so.
Yeah.
It was really cool
Yeah,
on a big screen.
anything
It
that's
reminds.
got a song
just,
in it?
Just one sec, because it reminds
Oh my God,
you.
you're like, you and my husband should hang out. He's like, that sounds like a musical.
All right.
And he's a musician. So the big deal is, it's not a big deal. Barbie it's a lovely, strong movie. It's great to see the performances. It's great to see Margot Robbie make all the money on the
Sure.
production side. They are still getting Best Picture. I think they have 8 awards. But yeah, take your 12-year-olds to it and say, hey kids, this is what
All right,
happens.
I'm not going to feel bad about not
No.
seeing it. I'm going to go back to my Netflix F1
Watch
series
Rustin.
they just dropped. Okay, I
Rustin
will.
is the film. It
I'll
was
add
And
it to my
Past
list.
Lives.
Oh, Past Lives is very good. Yeah, very, very, very
All
good.
right, Dana G, thank you so much.
New column dropping. If you missed all of this, get Dana's Postmedia column that drops
Yep.
today about the Oscars.
Thanks, guys.
And if you win the pool because of this, we'll send you an address and you can
No.
give some of the money to me.
Give some of the money to me, please.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Coming up next, if you've got pets, we've got some important spring cleaning tips with our friends from Bosley's by Pet Value when we come back.
Dana has Sally. I've walked with Sally before. I love her dog. All right, here's our viewing party. Just getting set up here, Joel in Vancouver.
We have Judy watching from White Rock. Hi, Judy.
Hey, Judy. And Lori in Pender Harbor. Hello.
And Linda in New Westminster.
Get in on the fun. Take a picture of you watching us. Viewing party at checkmedia.ca. Send us your photo and you might win a $100 gift card to Roamers in Lynn Valley this week.